Hi guys, I am going to do today a comparison video between my Baby Jogger Versa, which is now the Baby Jogger Premier. They're the identical cars, are strollers. There's just some minor changes. And my Baby Jogger City Select. First off, start the front. The front wheels are approximately the same size. It's when you get to the back wheels where the size changes between the two. Although the Premier does have bigger back wheels similar to the City Selects. You can kind of see, this one isn't all the way back. You can see the size of the back wheels right there. But the front wheels on the Versa, I would say, are a little bit bigger than the City Select. But on the Premier, they have changed. As you can see, the front of the City Select has the spot where you can pop these attachments out, or those covers out, and you can put in the second seat attachments. The Versa has a spot, it looks like you could pop out, but these do not pop out. This is just a straight out cover. The other difference is, you can see this basket is nice, has this nice long front to it, so nothing comes out the front of it, and has a zipper so that if you have a city or a second seat attachment and you need to put that down to put the footrest of the other seat, you can put it actually in the basket. This one, this is as far as the front comes up, and both baskets are, this basket is a pretty nice size basket. It's not as large as this basket though. And I wish that it did come up as far. I believe in the Premier they did change it a little bit, but it doesn't come up as far as that, and it doesn't zip down. Another big difference is you can see in the seat size. Moving up, they both have the seats that have the bars that you can move them down. This one, both are in the second, or the smallest setting, and as you can see, this bar is very short where this bar is longer, and right here is the button for this one, and right there is the button for that one to make the seat footrest longer if you need to. Both of them, the depth for the footrest is about the same. The City Premier, or the Versa, the seat is actually longer. So this seat will actually fit my 7-year-old in it. When she closes the shade, her head is touching the top of the shade, or the bottom of the inside of the shade. She cannot even sit in this one because it is too short for her. And she has long legs, but a short body. The Versa, I do have the optional belly bar on it. And this is just like a sippy cup or bottle holder thing that I put on it. It has nothing to do with City or Baby Jogger. This is just something I put on. There is also a food tray that I have that goes with this stroller, or with the Versa as well. I just don't have it out. You can purchase the food tray for the City Select, and I believe this bar fits on it. I'm going to sit you guys down for a second. I'm going to see green. I want to say that this is the same. Yeah, it looks like it would. So it would fit there. It doesn't have the attachments. Like this has these little spots that the belly bar slides into. For the City Select, you have to buy these circular adapters that kind of come over and sit right about here. They slide over this portion, and then they sit right about here. And I believe this section would slide into that as well. So if I got the food tray for the Select, I could just buy this type of belly bar, or I could just use that belly bar. I personally just like the belly bar on there. I don't like how the tray fits on this one because it sits up way too high. So the tray is okay for like a toddler, but like if you got a 6-month-old, I would opt more for the belly bar versus the tray because it would be right at their face level. I'm not sure how exactly it would fit on the Select because I do not have that attachment. That's one thing I want to get. Both strollers have a nice padded crotch buckle cover. That one's down here. Both have these nice padded shoulder covers. Oh, this is twisted. And then both have, this one has a different type. Oh, I have been wondering where those went. I was looking for these not long ago. This one has that you just pop this off and you go up notches for changing the seat height. This one has just hooks that go up. This one also has 2 heights you can put the stroller at, or the seat attachment. You can have it on the second setting, or you can have it on this lower setting. You just pop these out, slide it down one. Most people use this setting for if you have something in the front adapters, and then if you're just using a single stroller, they put them down at the lower ones. This one has just the one setting. Let's go to the sunshades. Both have very nice sized hoods. They both go down pretty far. The Versa's is a little bit bigger, but the Versa seat itself is a little bit bigger. The one thing I like better about the City Select is it's got this zipper on the inside, so you can either zip in a sunshade, or not a sunshade, the mosquito or bug netting that you can purchase optional, or you can zip in the rain cover. So I know a lot of people, like with this one, you'd have to put the whole rain cover over it and fiddle around with it, trying to get it just right, and it might blow off. Where this one, it zips in and then it comes down and loops underneath this foot bar to keep everything nice and secure. Both have Velcro peekaboo covers. This one doesn't reach all the way down, so if it's unvelcroed, they're magnetic. It doesn't reach all the way down, so it just can kind of flop around. Where this one, you can hear it flopping. It attaches to the metal bar here. This one has a second peekaboo cover. Let's see. Close the shades. Oh, the folds for the seat. Now, okay, I'm going to put you guys down to do this part. I'm going to back you up. Let's see if you guys can see both of them. There we go. Hopefully the camera will stay. So, the thing that I like about this stroller seat is the seat itself actually folds in half. Where this seat does not fold. You can either fold the stroller with the seat on it and the seat stays up in this position. Now let's move it down to the second slot. Both of them I have. It's just me still not fully used to the clicking in and out. I'll move these up here. So to fold this, the Versa, which the Premier is similar. This is the Universal Caddy. I just have it on here now. I don't really care for it on here. To me, it hangs down too low. So that one is going to coming back on here, and I'm going to be purchasing a new one for there. But anyways, to fold this one, you literally just fold the seat and make up. It's folded. And to fasten the seat, there is a snap on this side right here and a snap here, and you can fasten it. I'm not going to do that right now. And then to unfold it, you just undo the latch, snap the frame up, and then pull the seat back up. So that is how you close that one. And then once again on the seat, this seat has a nice pocket in the back. I'll get to that one in a second, and then some other things with the seat. This one, to fold it, Like I said, the seat on this stroller does not fold. So you just grab these two spots that say fold on them, pull up. The handlebar slides under, and there is a hook right here to snap it in. So this seat just stays on it, or you can fold it without the seat on it. You can fold that one without the seat on it as well. You unfold it, you just undo the latch, and you pull the handlebar back out. And this seat, once again, like that seat, has a nice handlebar, or not handlebar, has a nice basket or mesh spot bag on the back. So now we're getting into the backs of the stroller. Both strollers you can recline. So this one has a little lever here. Why are we not reclining? I'm not stuck on. There we go. So you've got all the way flat, second, upright. I don't know why that's sticking. And then you've just got the pull handle right here. There's also snaps on the side, so if you're worried about it folding on you, which you got to use a lot of force to pull this up, you can snap it here. That keeps that in a straight position. To get to this basket, there's this U-bar that goes down. Once again, it's got a good size basket. I'll probably get out of the way when I'm showing this. It's got this U-bar. It's got a good size basket, but personally I like how it's got high mesh sides and mesh on the sides, but on the front and back, to me, it's kind of lacking. So I feel like things could fall in and out of the front or back of the Versa. Where the City Select, once again, let's take the caddy off. There's a lever back here that you pull, and you've got 1, 2, 3 positions. This one has a sturdy bar on the back. You can actually buy an attachment, a cooler attachment that you can, it loops over and it snaps on. And like say for instance you're going on a picnic, you can put sodas in there. It's an insulated cooler. This basket is very large and it actually expands. So I can unzip and make my basket even larger if I need to. And it makes it nice that you can get in and out easier. I like how on the front, nothing can get out the front. It's once again has high side mesh. And the back is high mesh as well. And you know, I can unzip it to get in, or if I need to extend it to fit more in it. Or if I want to be more secure, I can just zip it up. The other thing, both of these you can get the boogie board attachment that is for a standing child. You can, it attaches over this part. I think it will fit on this one. I'm not 100%, yeah it would. I think it fits better on this one, but it will fit on this one. It goes over this bar and attaches on. Where you can actually have a child standing. You just need to pull the handlebar all the way up, and then the child can stand in here. Where this one, like I said, the City Premier has the scoping handlebar like this one. So if I want to lower the handlebar, I just pull this lever and pull up or push down. This one is for the Versa is an older style, so it's the kind that you can drop down by pushing the buttons. But you have to do that two-handed, and sometimes that's not always possible. As well as, like, this is the highest this handlebar can go, where this one will extend up to a higher point. So my husband, who is 6 foot, this is a very nice, comfortable spot for him. I'm only 5 foot, where this isn't perfect for me, but it's more comfortable. It makes it so it's nice for both of us. This still isn't high enough for him at its highest spot, but for me being shorter, see, this is what I hate about having to do this push button thing. You guys can't see because of the way I have to do it. I can push it all the way down. And this is a pretty comfortable spot for me pushing on smaller or like little people. This might be a taller little person. This will probably be a more comfortable position. But honestly, the newer ones have this on it anyways. So I know there's a lot of little people that like these type of handlebars because they can put them down lower and it'll be at a more comfortable height for them. When I was in Minneapolis, I believe I had it at like here, about midway, and this is a nice comfortable. As you can see, it is higher than here, but this will still work for me. Both have the same braking system. You just, there's little levers on the side. Grab this one. That it's a lock. You just pull up and it's locked. The back wheels are locked. Unlock. You just pull these two gray parts up and push down, and now it is unlocked. The City Select has the same braking system. There we go. I'm just gonna back it in. So they both have different things that I like about them. The other thing that I like about this one, you cannot do it with that one. There is very few strollers that you're able to do this with. So both of them you can reverse the seat. And there we go. So this one I took with when I went to the meetup to Minneapolis. If I honestly had both strollers then, I probably still would have taken this one with, even though I love the basket on that one more. Just for this feature. Because when we were in Minneapolis, I honestly had Oakley facing me most of the time. But it's a pain in the butt to either have to take the seat completely off to fold the seat, or I would have to turn the seat around to fold it. Well, not with the Versa, because I can collapse the seat. And then once again, I just come under here, grab the release, the pull to fold, and I can completely fold the stroller backwards. Now to keep the stroller or the seat from flopping around and opening up, I'd have to turn it around. So like when we were in the airport, I had it turned around so that when I would walk, I would honestly carry it down the walkway to the actual airplane, and then when I would get done, I would pop it up, because honestly I wasn't carrying Oakley. I had Oakley in a bag, so I could put the stroller forward. I could put the seat forward facing, and I could fold it up, I could snap the seat so it wouldn't flop around and break. And then I just set my bag on top of it or underneath the basket when I would get to the walkway again and getting it off the plane. I believe I just threw the bag underneath it, and then I walked off the plane and took the doll out when I got to Minneapolis. And then going back through, I hadn't put her back in the bag because I knew once I needed her out for security purposes. So I kept her out, having her sitting in the seat. And once we got through security, put her back in the bag, and I believe I set the bag on top. And I had the bag forward facing again, or the seat forward facing again. And to fold it, to get that nicer fold, you have to put the handlebar up as it's aligned straight this way, which brings it to approximately that height. So this one will get a little bit lower, but that's not a deal breaker for me. So I loved the feature that it would fold rear facing, because when we would go to the mall, Crystal's stroller and the stroller Heather brought were both forward facing only. Walking around the mall, I just had Oakley facing me. Like when we stopped, or when we got all our our purchases from the American Girl store, because the way I had it facing me, I was able to put Crystal's bag on there, because Crystal had a very large bag, and I had a smaller bag. So I was able to put both bags on the belly bar, and it fit when I had it turned around. When we got to the shuttle, I could just quickly collapse my stroller without, oh, my nose itches, without having to turn it around. And that's why I probably would have taken this one to Minneapolis anyways. Just like, I'm not going to take them off. Just like the City Select, both of them, the wheels come off very easily. There's just these little buttons in the back and the buttons in the front, they pop off. So if you need to make it completely or flatter, you can. So both of them do that. Actually, both of them have interchangeable wheels. I can take the wheels off the City Select, put them on the Versa, and vice versa. So it's nice. Both of them, these ones are just foam wheels. The City Select, these back wheels are foam-filled tires. So they are like a bicycle tire. Where is it? Right here you can see where the tube could be, but it's capped off because they actually filled them with foam. So they will not go flat. But like I said, both of these strollers have their purposes. Both are very nice strollers. Both are very well-made strollers. Where, like compared to that Urbini stroller out there, that thing is not sturdy. Like you go like this and the whole thing would shake really bad. With this one, it feels sturdy. It doesn't feel like it was cheaply made. Like the frame alone on this, I believe, is 10 pounds. Without the seat, without the wheels, without anything else. And I think that the Versa is similar. So I hope you enjoyed this comparison video of the Baby Jogger City Select and the Baby Jogger Versa, or its new friend, the City Premier. I will see everyone in the next video. Bye!